What's good, everybody? It's your boy TA113DAGA, or better known as Talladega, with the Darkwing Duck logo. Back at it with another video, and today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the Big 12 Conference Tournament. So this tournament, I'm actually looking forward to this tournament. It should be solid. Like, it's not going to be anything great, but it's also not going to be anything terrible. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in. Round 1, West Virginia versus Kansas State. The country roads will indeed take the Mountaineers home to West Virginia, because I don't think West Virginia has a chance in this game. I think Kansas State, they're on a roll right now. I think they're just a solid team all around. I think Kansas State wins this game. West Virginia, they're this year. Kansas State is also, but they're a little less So Kansas State with the dub. Now, round 2, Texas versus TCU. So, since the first game for Texas this year, I've never been fully behind Texas like many people have been. I don't understand really why they're in the top 25. Like, I think there's a couple of other teams that deserve to be in there over Texas. That is a hot take. But I've never really been hyped for this year's Texas team. I have really liked TCU's team this year. The one game I remember watching, I think they played McNeese State. They struggled in that game, but they ended up winning the game, whatever. They're a solid team all around who, if they can get in the tournament somehow, I think they can do some damage. I really do. So with that, I think TCU pulls off the upset and knocks out Texas in the second round. Kansas State versus Kansas. I think Kansas State will feel the wrath of John Denver and sadly be annihilated to its older brother Kansas. John Denver took his team home to West Virginia, but he found out he got bamboozled, and that'll lead to Kansas State's downfall. Kansas wins this game. Oklahoma versus Baylor. I think Oklahoma has as good of a chance of winning this game as Chris Pratt has playing Silver the Hedgehog in the 4th Sonic movie. I think that's all you need to hear. Iowa State versus Texas Tech. I don't know what words to describe this game. I think Fresno State has a better chance at winning a national championship than Iowa State beating Texas Tech, in my opinion. I think Texas Tech is severely underrated. Iowa State's just they're there. They're not that good. Texas Tech, I think, easily wins this game. Now moving on to round 3. TCU versus Kansas. I want to say TCU wins this game so bad I cannot tell you guys. I haven't thought Kansas is good all year. Like, that is another hot take. I have a lot of hot takes about the Big 12. I haven't been a fan of Kansas this year really at all. Like, they're solid all around, but I just don't know what's been keeping me away from Kansas. Like, honestly, I'm going to put them as a first-round upset for the NCAA tournament, probably, depending on the matchup, but we'll have to see. I want to say TCU wins this game so bad. I think TCU will put up a great fight. Oh, I don't know. I've got to go with Kansas. TCU, though, I will give them kudos for knocking out Texas, but I think their three-point attack is just so good. I think I don't know. Sadly, Kansas ends up winning this game. Texas Tech versus Baylor. This will be a classic Ravens versus Patriots playoff game of old. I think both teams will just go at it left, right, left, right. I honestly believe that if Texas Tech was on the other side of this bracket, they would be meeting Baylor in the Big 12 championship game. I have both of these teams going far in the NCAA tournament. I think at least to the Sweet 16 for Texas Tech. I don't know after Texas Tech is one of those teams I could see an upset, but we're not talking about that right now. I think Baylor will summon its inner Super Saiyan and hit a Kamehameha to Texas Tech, and they will win this game. Round 4, the Big 12 championship. Kansas versus Baylor. I cannot tell you how happy I am to say this. Kansas will lose to Baylor. I don't, like I said, I don't like this Kansas team. I really like this Baylor team. I have them going to, at minimum, the Elite Eight. Again, you have to, I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now, but you got to see the matchups, but I like Baylor to go far. I really do. I think the team's just solid all around. So I have Baylor winning the Big 12. I think this should be an okay tournament. I don't think it's going to be anything special like the Big 10 or SEC tournaments, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as the putrid Pac-12 tournament. That Pac-12 tournament, I cannot tell you how, I cannot put it into words. I think that watching paint dry in some cases, up to the Pac-12 championship game, would be more entertaining. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, if you like this video and want more content like this, like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, this is Talladega signing out. Laters.